Welcome back to Strech and Samurai. My name is Patrick Ravel. I'm back after 2 weeks of being a little bit under the weather, but nevertheless, I'm back, and today we're going to talk impingement. A lot of people are asking me for a very quick routine to fix most impingements out there. And if you've looked at my videos before, you know there are shoulder blade types. We've got impingement due to QL tightness, intercostal tightness. We've got overworked stabilizers. Sometimes the lag can be an issue. And today I decided to create a nice little routine for you guys. So in order to fix most impingement and most likely also prevent them, I decided to show you this great little routine that starts with the side bend test. Now, the side bend test is always the first test I do, because if you've seen the video, it tells me if my spine rotation is tight or if basically there's some QL or intercostal problems which need to be released. So let's say I did my side bend test, which is basically my hands on each side, your head, your shoulder is on the wall. We go down. There's one side that you can touch, the joint line of the knee, and the other side that you can't. Well, you know that there's a problem, and this will take you to the next step. But you need to do the side bend test first to find out, is there a side that I have difficulty bending? Now, if you've got both sides as a problem, I would do the spinal rotation stretch before doing this little routine. Okay, guys? So that's step one. We're going to look at side bend test. There's one side that's tight. So now that we know that one side is tight, we're going to go to the second part of this little routine. Stay tuned. Okay guys, there comes part two of this assessment and impingement solving issue. So what we're going to do right now is, now that we know that we don't have a spinal rotation problem, we're going to look at apical expansion. A lot of people don't know what it is. It can be a lengthy ordeal to learn what apical expansion really is. But what I can tell you is that when you look at the diaphragm, if no air comes on the upper lobe behind the chest wall, it's called not having a beach ball basically under the chest, which creates basically a lack of horizontal abduction, which I'm going to show right now on my side. I'm going to show you the right side first. This is what I do with my clients to check out if they have apical expansion problems. This is the right side. As you can see, it's pretty good. And let's look at the left side. And now you're going to see that he's stuck. So I'm going to need to put a little bit of apical expansion on the left side. So what you can do is, I took the spinal rotation stretch and I modified it like it would be a stretch for the pectoralis major muscle, and basically I test out if my shoulder lifts off with the entire arm when my feet and my knees are anchored to the floor. So I'm going to do it right now. So I'm going to go on this side, and let's say I bring my legs all the way down, and as you can see right now, my shoulder didn't even lift off. So basically there's no problem on that side. Okay, so now I'm going to bring back my knees in the middle. I'm going to bring it to the side here, and there we go. Now as you can see, my left shoulder is up in the air and my arm's in the air. I've got a lack of basically horizontal abduction, so I know there's a lack of apical expansion. So basically now is the time to stretch that side. This is where you know if you need to do both sides on the QL intercostal stretch, which solves the issue. So I'm going to stretch now the left side of basically the apical expansion on that side. Stay tuned, part 3 coming up. So now that you know that you need apical expansion on the left side, you're going to do the QL intercostal stretch. Will be at the end of this video if you're wondering a more detailed way of looking at this stretch. But I'm going to do it very fast right now. What I'm going to do is I'm going to take my hand, my left hand, I'm going to put my right leg right in front of my left hand. I'm going to take a step back, open the chest wall, that's the first thing, get into my hip and open the pelvis and just hang like this. Now, what you're doing right now is you're getting a QL stretch, an intercostal stretch. You're getting to stretch overwork stabilizers, the lat and the chest at the same time. And you're putting apical expansion in the whole side. So you're solving every impingement, okay? So now that I'm going to hold this, wow, I really feel that stretch. Boom. And that's it, guys. That's all you need to do. Once you do the spinal rotation test, which is modified, which I showed you before, you will see that your legs will be perfectly touching on each side with the shoulder and arm. And that's how you fix most impingements, guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please subscribe. A lot of cool videos coming in. I've got a lot of new theories for you guys to help you guys solve your impingements. Thanks a lot, guys. This is Stretching Samurai, signing off.